Time by doing that one quiz thing.
What quiz thing? Oh,
I forget what it's called.
The Jackbox stuff.
Yeah, Jackbox.
That might be good. Alright, so let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these liberal memes, just because they're funny. I mean, this does not reflect some of us. This doesn't reflect how we feel about things. But I'm not gonna say who to keep the mystery.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa. Big nice.
So, guess we'll reveal mine first. So, if you if you open your folders, you'll see we have
Silence liberal,
and it's a crab shooting lasers out its eyes.
That's basically an AT-AT.
I mean, this is basically the true vision of the Republican Party at its finest.
Yeah, I mean, if there were a representation of the Republican Party, I would imagine it to be a giant crab with long, spindly legs.
Yeah, that's true.
That shoots laser beams out of its eyes.
All right, John, what do you got for us?
All right, so we got silence liberal. He's getting a shot into his bum, dude.
That's
Despacito. Big nice.
Big nice. All right, Garrett, you're up next.
Okay. If you open your folders, you can see Godzilla took you basketball and saying, "Shut the
This
fuck
is what
up,
it's all
liberal."
about. And then,
all right, if you turn your textbook to page 69, you'll see Tobey Maguire, one of the most underrated actors of our generation, saying, "Gonna cry."
I'm gonna cry, liberal.
And then on the other page, you see a picture of titties.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to find that picture too. When the front of your Bible says turn to page 32 and it's a picture of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
All right, hello and welcome to the Insert Game Here podcast, where friends discuss games, gaming experiences, and gaming fantasies. I don't know why we say that, but every time I say it, someone goes, ooh. And that's just become the thing. This week, Big Nisu. This week we'll be discussing games that make us rage. The game that makes your blood boil, makes you want to punch a hole in the wall, or break your desk. Or John's here.
For me.
John's the special guest. Throughout, or even break your equipment beyond repair. John. Sorry.
Fuck!
So, I guess I don't know, anyone want to volunteer to go first? Draw straws or something?
I'm gonna volunteer to go last.
Well, that's not helpful.
I guess I'll go first then.
Yeah, just do it. Whatever.
Okay, well, the game that makes my blood boil sometimes would be League of Legends.
Dude, League isn't even a real game.
I mean,
Legends?
pretty much not. Whenever your team doesn't do anything valuable, and it's just you getting destroyed by 5 other people on the other team.
But how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like pulling the hard drive out of my computer.
Dude. I mean, I know your pain because League of Legends is terrible. I feel like I get I mean, if you play jungler, because I play jungler all the time, or at least I used to before I ripped the hard drive out of my computer.
But what about being a support main, where you're literally at the mercy of the whole rest of your team?
But what about being a jungler?
But what about being a mid lane and locking it every time? So your friends can't play it.
That's pretty.
I'm pretty sure that you've never played anything that was not Twisted Fate.
Nope.
I don't know.
And
What
I'll play Twisted Fate in the Jungle.
I don't know what that would lead you to believe that, but I mean, it's not like his icon is Twisted Fate.
John has the arm of a pro quarterback because he throws everything.
Including cards.
Because he plays Twisted Fate. Okay, well, John, you want to talk about some of your rage? I know you have a lot.
Sure.
You're notorious.
Now, League does get my blood moving, but I'd say Overwatch. That just makes me just want to destroy my monitor. Slam my desk. That shit pisses me off sometimes. I love that game to death, but pisses me off.
Makes me mad.
I play Mercy there, and everyone either thinks I'm a woman or I'm a queer faggot. I've had people. I had one guy in my game recently. He was like, "Yo, you're either a girl or you're a queer faggot, and either way, your opinion doesn't matter."
See, we can keep that in because that's a direct quote.
Direct quote from that guy.
Quote.
I avoided him after that game. But yeah, dude, side main Mercy. Dude, healing and support main in that game, dude, you could be the best support, and just sometimes you can't carry the team, dude. They're fucking ass. They're trash.
I don't know. Reinhardt's a little bit heavy. Breaks your back a little bit.
I mean,
yeah,
he's
heavy.
I played Ryan quite a bit, and no, see, the thing is, I'm plat in League. And the only reason why I'm plat in League is because I played a broken character for like the majority of the raid.
Overwatch.
Wait, you're plat in League, dude?
Oh, no.
Dude, you're higher than us, dude.
Dude, if I were plat in League, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be grinding hard. No, Overwatch, I am plat to correct my tiredness. I only got there because Brig was completely broken. And Brig made so many people rage, and I just like fed off of that rage. And then they nerfed her, and now everyone complains when I.
And now Bibby doesn't play Overwatch.
No, I don't play Overwatch anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't play. He's
donezo.
He's donezo.
Dude, John, but how does that make you feel? When you
it feels good when I pop off, but if the team does shit, there's literally nothing I can do. I just sit there and take in my bum.
That's pretty rad.
Pretty rad.
So are you saying that guy might be correct?
Whoa, Joe. That's it. You're done.
We don't discuss that here on the podcast. No.
That's it. Podcast canceled.
Canceled.
We canceled it already.
Okay, Nord, step up to the chopping block, Bibby.
Oh no, it's me. Game that makes me rage. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you which one it is. It's probably gonna be, might be unexpected, might not, not sure. Game that still makes me rage the most is any Smash Brothers Online. So like Smash 4, I played so much For Glory, just like 1v1s. I would get to the point where like I was getting so mad playing people because they were like playing the character I was and beating me, or like playing against me and kind of like taunting every time they killed me, and I would just like I would want to keep fighting them, but I would get to a point where if I would keep losing, like I would literally eject the cartridge from my 3DS because I was so mad. And then with Smash Ultimate, I've gotten a little bit better. I don't like eject the cartridge from the Switch because it's digital. But
the only thing stopping this man from ejecting the cartridge is the lack thereof.
Yeah, there's no cartridge to eject. But Smash Ultimate's made me pretty ticked, and that game just I want to be good. I want to be so good at Smash. I play it so much. Play so much Donkey Kong, and then other people just walk in and they've like played 1,000 hours of like every character.
Of Cloud.
Garrett.
Shots fired.
Dude, but if someone were to ask me how that makes me feel, like, it makes my blood boil, dude. Like, I'm talking, like, boiling over. Like, I'll like have to like sit down and kind of calm myself down after losing a losing streak in Smash. And like, yeah, I've gotten pretty raged about like League and Overwatch as well, to the point where like in League I would just throw hardcore because I didn't care.
And the one time you uninstalled.
One time I uninstalled it and then I reinstalled it like the next day just because I was like, it wasn't that bad. I mean, there was the one time where someone like, I was just like already tilted going into this League match, and someone said something mean in the chat towards me. I can't remember what it was, but then I didn't gank their lane for the entire match because of it. And they were like, dude, you gotta gank my lane. I'm getting murdered up here. I think it was
And you're like, have fun being murdered.
Have fun. Dude, I can't believe John's typing during this.
Dude, I'm
This is
typing.
wild.
What does this look like?
John's working on his video game during this podcast.
I'm playing my
He's
games.
playing his games, even though we're supposed to be talking to each other like.
No, I'm not
Human
playing
beings.
games.
Okay,
All right,
Joe,
that leaves
you're
Joe.
up.
I think we.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I was originally going to say the game that makes me rage the most is anything that I play with John, especially competitive.
Oh no.
Yeah.
There's nothing like finishing a competitive season with your season high being 1999
Yeah, there really
on
is.
There
There really
Hell
is
yeah.
nothing,
But-
nothing quite like finishing. I'll tell you that.
But
I wish I could finish.
but I think the game that makes me rage the most is Armello.
Oh no.
Never
Yeah.
has there been a game that's such a blend of strategy, but that the strategy doesn't fucking matter at all.
Pure hate. Okay, I feel like I might have to give a little pretext with that one. So, Armello is like a board game style 4-player game. You can play online. It has a lot of, like Joe said, like strategy and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you set up your strategy in the beginning, and then you are randomly given cards.
Yeah.
So about one turn in, you realize that no matter how well set up your strategy is, everyone wants to kill you and only you, and all of your cards work towards a completely different goal than what you were originally starting out as.
Yeah, you will literally hate all of your friends by the end of that game because you'll just
Yep.
literally just ruin everything to the point
Go-
where you're increasing the difficulty of the castle perils, they're called, to the point where no one can even complete them.
Going for the rot victory. Oh, look, all of my cards cleanse rot. Going to go into the castle and kill the king? Better toughen up those castle defenses before anyone else gets in.
Exactly. This podcast is brought to you by Armello.
Sponsor us, please.
Sponsored, please.
We can totally shill for a game.
Totally, dude.
And I think an honorable mention would be TF2 whenever we all played it back in the day.
That's
Because
yeah.
we'd all get pissed off eventually.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think I gave literally zero shits about playing well in TF2.
That's true.
So I gave zero shits whenever we played. It was just it was just fun times. Times.
I probably made a fair few people rage in TF2 because I was quite good at playing the spy character. Humble brag. I had some pretty solid matches where I was just destroying.
Yeah.
W
Until they
plus
nerfed Dead
M1.
Ringer.
W plus M1. That was my jam.
Classic.
Dude, spawn camping. Dude, so fun, but when it's the other team, it's literally the worst thing. If your team doesn't know how to deal with it and get out of it.
I guess kind of last thing we'll mention, I mean, I like the idea of an honorable mention. Garrett said TF2. I guess my honorable mention for Rage would probably be like. See, I'm trying to think now, because we play quite a few games that that can make me rage very easily.
Fortnite.
I mean,
Apex.
I mean those are obvious because like those are literally the definition of insanity because you're just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. But I'd say Rainbow Six has made me rage quite a bit. Ever since I like kind of when I started playing it, I had no idea like what I was doing, and that made it kind of fun because you were just trying to like figure out characters and stuff. But once I like got into it and I know like all the tech, well, most of the
running to chunk on defense.
I mean, yeah, and then like
as a roamer,
roaming Tatanka became a thing I did, and then they kind of like changed the game around that, and it's just like, Anyone else got any honorable mentions? Anything at all? Any game that's ever made you rage? Tetris on the Game Boy Advance.
Back in the day, I would probably, and this is one of my favorite games of all time still, but it did make me rage back in the day just cause I cared. Black Ops 1 in team, playing a multiplayer.
Dude, like the
I remember at points where I would just I got so mad the one time I took my controller in one hand and just kind of like slammed it against the chair or the couch or something, and it like cracked the outside framing of the one joystick. It still worked. Okay, it was still fine, but I just got so mad that one time, and then another time I got so mad because I wasn't getting any kills and I was just doing trash. So I went to bed at like 8. I remember like 8:00 that night, and then I woke up at like 4 or 5 or something like that, and I played before school. I was still, freaking middle school, I think, before school, and then I would play, and I actually did, I think it was just I was tired or something, but I played in the morning, and I got the attack dogs. If you're familiar with that kill streak, so I was popping off.
You popped off. Joe,
still made me rage though.
Joe, any honorable mentions of games you popped into your head?
I feel like it's not so. It's definitely not the game that makes me rage. It's the controls there. I was recently gifted graciously Kingdom Hearts, the HD remix, and for the life of me, I'm trying to play the original Kingdom Hearts, and it's like Sora has been decapitated and his head's been lazily sewn on because he jerks around like he's fucking dead. It's infuriating to try and play when instead of walking smoothly forward, he jerks as if he's on crack.
Excellent.
And that's why I got you it.
The quality you expect and deserve.
Absolutely. Quality, outstanding. Out of the ballpark.
Huh. Alright, well, thanks for listening to Insert Game here. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Let us know what games make you see red, if you will. Also, please like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with our content. Next time we will be talking about a game that was surprisingly good and a game that was surprisingly bad. Until then, I'm not going to read the last line of this because it says keep gaming, and that's really cringe. I didn't write the script.
So, we'll just say adios.
Someone say the word.
Nazi.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's edgy. He said it. Alright.
Alright.